Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm Raghavan Mishra, and in this video I'll be showing you how to test Weather API using RestAssured. So in this video I'll be covering everything from the scratch, like how to get the Weather API and how to use that Weather API by following its doc, and then we will set up the RestAssured test script actually to test the Weather API. So let's get started, and just before that, let me give you some brief about the REST API, and that is gonna be very quick. So here we have API client. Okay, so this client can be my application, okay, or REST assured program also, which you are going to use to test the API. And consider the this one is request, okay, which of course, I mean, like, this is API, okay, and this is going to be your web server. Okay, so this is server. Okay, of course this API will request to the server, and it will get some kind of response which it is going to share with the client. Okay, so here how we are dealing with this server, basically how these APIs are dealing with the server. So it is dealing in the request and response. So what kind of request those are, okay, so that is going to be your HTTP request. Okay, HTTP, okay, request in the form of, like, it could be get, it could be post, it could be like delete, update, okay, update, patch, basically patch. All right, and then there will be endpoint also. Then there will be endpoints. So those are nothing but the API endpoint. Okay, so which I'm going to demonstrate also. So these are the endpoints. So we'll have one base URI, and then we will have the respective endpoint for the APIs. Okay, so we will hit the server with the endpoints, and we will get the response, and we are going to return to the response which we get. So API will return the response in the form of JSON. Basically server is going to return in the form of JSON. Okay, so this is going to be JSON response. So hope, I mean, this REST API things are clear to you. Okay, now with this let's go back to the Weather API and see, like, how to get that exact Weather API for the testing. Okay, and how to use that API in our program. So this is going to be our Weather API, using which you can get the weather of any city in the world. Okay, so I have already opened, and just in case, like, if you want to search, you can search for Weather API in the Google, and you will get this URL, which I'm gonna use right for this video. All right, so you can go ahead and create an account. Okay, so I have already created an account with my user ID. If you don't have the account, you can go ahead and create the account with OpenWeather. Okay, it will send you the proper verification steps to your account, basically the one you are using to register to this Weather API, OpenWeather API site. So let me just log in to this. So I'm telling you, in case if you don't have, you just create and log into this Weather API. Okay, so this is that URL, which I'll be sharing in the description of this video also. So now once you have logged in, I have chosen my username here, so you can see SDET ADDA over here, and then you can go to the API. Okay, so this is the kind of premium. There are some premium web APIs also. There are some free APIs. Okay, so the difference between those APIs are like number of hits. Okay, so let me just go to this current weather data. Okay, access current weather data for any location. Okay, and JSON XML. So this is the doc. So let us choose this API doc and see what all are there in this. Okay, so I'll be quickly you can see, like, how to make an API call. So how to use this API. So you can see, like, how to use this API, right? So this is the notation, this is the request. Okay, so we can copy to this we can copy this to some notepad. Okay, so let us just copy this properly to the notepad, and I'll let you know how to change this lat and what is this longitude. Okay, so you can see there are parameters defined over here, right? So you can just replace this with the actual longitude and latitude. Okay, so how you will get this those parameter? So for that you can go ahead and just search for longitude and latitude in the Google, and you'll get latlong.net. Okay, so this is that latlong latitude and longitude finder for any city to get the weather for. Okay, so if suppose I want to get the weather for Jaipur or Bangalore or Bhopal, Delhi or Chennai, right, Hyderabad, so or Kolkata or any country or any city in the world, right? So I can simply search for that. Say suppose I'm searching for the Bangalore and here Bangalore it didn't find, so let me just make a search proper Bangalore, if it is able to find the, yeah, so it has got add the country code for the better result, for example this one. So this is gonna give me the latitude and longitude, which I can just use in my API. So guys, just mind you, I'm just replacing with the actual value. Okay, so this is going to be your latitude. So let us remove this and let us remove this from the, let us use this latitude for the Bangalore, and this is the longitude. So I'll remove that this variable and will replace with the value where you will get this API key now. Okay, so this is going to give you the API key as in when like you have logged into the system, logged into the weather API, you can go to the API key and you can use the default one which is it has shared with you. Okay, so you have to access this my API key section. Okay, or if it is kind of tampered, you can generate a new one. You can give name also. Right now I'm using this API key, so I'm going to replace this with API key variable with the actual value. So this is going to be my proper API, okay, to get the weather of Bangalore. So let me just hit this and see I have got something to show you. Let us see if the Bangalore is there or not. Yeah, see. So what I can do here is I can go ahead and use this in my Eclipse program, right? And I'm gonna show you like how you can use the JSON path finder, and how you can just beautify it, and you can get the path of certain things, right? So you just copy it. Okay, so let me just give you the pretty format, and I'm gonna copy this right from here to, yeah, and I'll just beautify it. You can see something is missing over here. Just add bracket and also here, and you're good. Then see, once you click beautify, you are gonna get some path over here using JSON Pathfinder. Okay, so now I'm going to verify this Bangalore, whether it is API is giving Bangalore in the response or not. So how to verify that? This is the API which we have got, and we have replaced with the proper longitude and latitude for the Bangalore, and we have formed up a proper API request over here, and for which we are actually getting the response in the browser, which we are going to use or test in the using the RestAssured now. Okay, so this is my RestAssured code. Just in case if you don't have, you can go ahead and create a RestAssured project, Maven project in the Eclipse, and you add the RestAssured dependency from the Maven, and also add the test ng, because we are going to write the test assured script or test cases using the test ng method. All right, so now let us go and go to the default package and create one class. Okay, So I'm gonna create one class called weather API. Okay, let me just call it out as test. Okay, so I've created one weather API test Java, and let me just copy everything right from here, and then I will replace that. Okay, I'll use the name. Okay, so I'm gonna just remove, this is that private, just use this name. Okay, this is the class name, and remove this. Okay, so basically I have just replicated one. I could have copy pasted the same class, but yeah. So now your program is there. Now what you are going to do is like this is my existing test. You can watch my previous program in my YouTube channel, and I'm just creating a playlist for the REST API automation framework development. I mean 0 to hero from the scratch basically. So you can open and you can see all those videos. So far, I mean, there are 4 videos I've added to this, and it will keep on increasing. So let's go back to the Eclipse and see what we are going to do the next, what we are going to achieve now. So this is my actual API request. Okay, so this is the first program, okay, where I'm just going to replace, and we'll see. Let me just comment this particular second method out, second script out, and see how it goes. Okay, Control Shift and /, and then I'll save it, and let me run if it actually gives me 200 or not. Okay, whether this particular API is working or not. We can run the test ng program and see the console over here, and also you can see it is passed, right? So meaning we have got the 200 in the, so I have put one assertion over here, you can see this. Okay, so we are going to now what we are going to do, we'll simplify this particular program or this particular block of code using BDD style. Okay, cucumber style. So for which, let me just show you the console also. So you can see we have got the response, and we have captured the some statement also. Okay, whatever is written inside this block. So we are printing some statement, get time, get status code. So this is status code, and this is the time taken. Okay, so it took actually 2 seconds, okay, to serve the request, and we see everything seems to be fine. This is body basically. Okay, so this body contains these many things, visibility, and now we are going to verify whether this body contains Bangalore or not. So that is going to be my test, and which I can cover in this. We would have covered in this also, but yeah, let me just uncomment this section, and we'll see how you can use base URI and all. Okay, so let me take this API. Let me just minimize, or let me maximize this window itself. Okay, now this is going to be my, let me paste it over here. So base URI is till this point, it is base URI. Okay, and now this is my API endpoint. Okay, which I was telling you in this video in the whiteboard. Okay, so this is going to be my endpoint. All right, using which I am going to query, look for the status code as 200 and body. Now I'm interested in Bangalore, right? I want to verify whatever longitude and latitude I have put in this longitude and latitude belongs to Bangalore, and I'm getting the Bangalore in the response or not. Okay, so I'll remove this particular code body thing. Okay, you can keep it like this also, and status code next line, basically something like this. Okay, and you can put it like this, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to get the path of that Bangalore. Okay, so here it is going to give the x name. Using name you should be able to verify. Okay, So just use name, don't use X, and just going to verify whether it is equal to Bengaluru or not, whatever we have got here, right? Bengaluru. So let's see. You have to give a proper name, right, which is Bengaluru here. So we are going to verify if this particular weather API with this latitude and longitude returns Bengaluru in the body or not, and then we will print the log also, of course. Okay, so this is complete program in the BDD style where we are using base URI. And how we are using base URI, we have done some static import over here, so you can do this rest assured and matcher also for the assertion. All right, Hamcrest and rest assured matcher you can use. And when you have done some static import, you don't need to define rest assured every time, right? So all the method inside rest assured or object inside the rest assured can be accessed directly. All right, so now let us run the program test script on it. Let us see how it goes. Yeah, so you can see both methods are passed. Let us go back to the console and see if we have got Bengaluru or not. The second test is also passed. You can see this. Okay, so now if I have to change this little bit, okay, if I give Bhopal or something, right, so this should fail, right, based on the test script and the rest assured class, how we have written our test case. It should fail. See that web API, the test is failed because with this latitude and longitude we are not able to get the and body doesn't contain Bhopal for this longitude and latitude, right? So that is what it says. Now if you go back to the program console, you will see like full log and except what is the issue where the assertion is failed. The expectation was Bangalore, actual was Bengaluru, but your name, basically where we have found the name, right? So name is returning Bengaluru, but you were expecting Bhopal, so that didn't match and the assertion failed. Okay, so which is why we have got assertion error over here. All right, so I think that's it from the video. I hope you have liked the explanation and learned from this video. Please do like and subscribe to my channel and share it with your friends, and also share the feedback in comment section. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, keep learning and thank you for watching.